Hi everyone, my name is Jiang, and now welcome to the second video of the introductory series. We've learned a little bit of punching in the first one, and now we're going to learn a little bit of kicks, how to have the basic form for your proper kicks. Welcome back to the second class of this introductory series of fighter fitness. In these introductory series, we teach you the basics of martial arts. And in this class, we're going to teach you the basics of kicking. Now, before we get really started, I want to make sure that you're warmed up because we don't want to pull a hamstring and we don't want to overwork our body. So before all of our fighter fitness classes, I would recommend taking 10 to 15 minutes to do a warm-up exercise before watching any of the videos. And right now, I'm going to show you a quick 5-minute exercise of how to warm up. Let's do kind of like jumping jacks, but let's add a little bit of boxing into it. So we're going to have a 1-2 punch with jumping jacks. 1-2 punch with jumping jacks. Ready? Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, jumping jacks. 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 3, 2, 1. Ready? We're gonna switch. Same thing on the other side. 1, 2, jumping. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, we're going to do the same thing, but I want us to switch stances as we're doing the jumping jacks. So we're going to do 1, 2, and when we're doing the jumping jacks, come in, switch. Now your left hand is forward. 1, 2, in, switch. Now your right hand is forward. You're always going to be alternating. Boom. So you're going to be alternating which hand comes forward, your left or your right. But you're always going to throw out your jabs first. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, ha, 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 ha. 3 more, ha. 2 more, ha. That should start getting your body warmed up. Now, let's start doing some stretches. We're gonna do some basic stretches to make sure that your legs are nice and nimble for those nice kicks. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind that flexibility takes many years to develop. So, when we start with the stretches, it's perfectly okay to start low and work your way up high. Start low, work your way up high. And as we do our kicks in the main fighter fitness series, you can feel free to always do your kicks low at first. Instead, you'll see me do high kicks, but alter your kicks based on your comfort level. As you develop and as you do these programs more and more, your kicks will go from here to all the way pow. But again, that takes many years to develop, so make sure that you do it at your own pace. Let's start first with some basic stretches. In this first basic stretch, you're going to take your back leg and just going to swing it straight up. It's okay if we start this height and then we'll go a little bit higher every single time. You don't have to match my height every single time, right? So we're going to start with our right leg, boom, down, ha. Then our left leg, boom, ha, ha. We're going to switch stances with every single one and stretch kick with our back leg. 3, 2, 1, go. Start with just middle, ha, middle, ha. And then with all of these, we're gonna go a little bit higher every time. So see me now go a little bit higher. Now that I've done 4 or 5 of these, don't push yourself so much in the first 2 or 3, but once you feel your body is ready, then you can go super high and then get higher and higher. Right? Now I'm starting to feel that my body is starting to get ready, So I can start kicking higher during my stretches, and I can really push it in. In. Right? You saw that even I started with low, middle stretches, and now I'm getting to these high stretches, right? These, it's gonna take time. Flexibility takes time. Your body takes time. Don't try to rush the process. I'm gonna do 5 more of these. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, we did straight leg ups. Now, we're gonna do a crescent kick. With a crescent kick, you're gonna come with your legs, swing in a big circle from outside to inside. If your left leg is behind you, you're gonna swing outside to inside from your left into your right. If your right leg is behind you, you're gonna swing from the outside to inside, going from your right to your left. All right? Again, with these, start low. Start here, here. As you feel more comfortable, as you feel more and more comfortable, you can start increasing your kicks from knee height to waist height to shoulder height to head height. But don't try to rush it too much. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 1. We're just starting with knee height first. 2, 3, 4. Now let's go waist height. Now let's go shoulder height. Now let's go head height. Boom. If you're not ready to go head height, you shouldn't be going head height. Make sure that you listen to your body and do what your body is capable of. Flexibility takes years to develop, but it's also an important thing to develop because it allows you to reduce injuries and increase your flow of movements. We're gonna do 3 more of these. 1, 2, 3. Now, the next one we're gonna do is the opposite. Last time we came outside in with a crescent kick. This time we're gonna go inside out with a crescent kick. So it's gonna come from inside, blah. But similar thing as all of our other stretches, we're gonna start low. So we're gonna start boom, in. Switch your legs. Boom, in. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Crescent kick, low, switch. Crescent kick, low, switch. Ha. Wow. Medium height, boom. Ha. Boom. Ha. Boom. Ha. Boom. Ha. Boom. Ha. Boom. Now, shoulder height. Ha. Ha. Blah. Blah. And now we can go head height. Ready? Blah. Blah. Go at the level that you're comfortable with. Blah. 3 more. Blah. Ha. Boom. All right. Now, we're gonna learn one more tricky one. This last tricky one is gonna make you feel funny, but don't worry about it. With martial arts, with Taekwondo, with almost any kind of physical activity, when you first start, you might feel a little bit weird doing new movements, but that is your growth and that is how you become better. So, in this next one, we're gonna do the basic movements to learn the spinning hook kick. This is the one that most people see in TV and they're like, wow, I wanna do this. That's the one where you go, what? Wow! But we won't start with that right now. What we're gonna start with is just the basic movements to get ourselves ready for that technique. We'll keep our front leg in place. So if our left leg is in front, our left leg is gonna stay in place. We're gonna rotate 360 degrees with our back leg. So if our right leg is behind, we're gonna rotate 360 degrees behind us, right? And we go back to the same spot. Left leg in place, right leg, 360 degrees, rotate, and come back. That's it. We're not gonna do that full kicks, we're just gonna get used to the movement. Ready? Let's do just 5 of these. And we're gonna take it really, really slow. Left leg in front, right leg in back, and boom, come back. Very slow and controlled, just to get ready, just to get used to the movements. 3, 2, 1, boom, pow. Again, 3, 2, 1, boom, pow. A trick for this is also to look straight in front. As you twist and turn your body, keep your eyes in front. Boom, down. Let's do 2 more. Boom, down. Last one. Boom, down. Good. Now, let's switch and practice on the other side. Again, I know that either your right side or left side might feel awkward, but that is perfectly okay. With martial arts, with most sports, you want to practice these movements at first. It feels awkward at first, but as you get better and better, you will look more smooth in your technique. 3, 2, 1. Your front leg is going to be stable in position. You're going to rotate now onto your left side. Down. Again, 3, 2, 1. Boom, down. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Boom, down. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Boom, down. And our last one, let's try to raise our leg a little bit higher just to practice and kick a little bit. Same thing, 3, 2, 1. Raise our leg a little bit higher. Good job. All right, so those are the basic foundational movements before we go into any of the kicks. Before watching any of the other videos of the main Fighter Fitness series, I would recommend to take 5 to 10 minutes just to practice these movements. Get your body ready, warm up before you go straight into it. You want to do a little bit of fast-paced movements to get your heartbeat up and to do a little bit of dynamic stretching to get your legs more mobile and nimble. Now, I'm going to teach you guys the proper techniques to do the kicks themselves. The most common kick that we're going to see within all martial arts is the roundhouse kick. But the roundhouse kick comprises of 2 parts. First, we're going to practice the simple front kick because the front kick is a prerequisite to the roundhouse kick. The front kick, you're simply picking up your knees and kicking in front of you. Boom. That's the front kick. Picking up your knees and kicking in front of you. You're not going to straight up raise your leg like this as if you're punting a football. You're going to go knees up first and kick in front of you. Knees up, kick in front of you. The most important thing I want you guys to practice is raising your knees up first before you kick. Because this will be the basis of all of your kicks in the future. Your knees comes up, kick, and come down. Again, we're going to practice starting from low to medium to high. So we're going to practice 6 low front kicks, 6 medium front kicks, then 6 high front kicks. For the high front kicks, only kick as high as you are comfortable. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Front kick, switch stance. Front kick, switch stance. Front kick, these are all just knee level, just to get used to the motion. Knee level, back, last one, boom, down. Now we're gonna go middle level. 3, 2, 1, go. Pow, down, pow, down, pow, down, pow, down, pow, down, pow, down. Now we're gonna do 6 high level. Go as high as you feel comfortable. Do not try to push yourself too much when you're just starting off. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Blah! 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 The reason that we started with the front kick is so that we can turn that into a roundhouse kick. The leg movements for the front kick and the roundhouse kick are very similar. You're gonna raise up your legs and kick out. However, the main difference is actually the leg that's on the ground. Because the leg on the ground needs to pivot. Meaning, if my left leg is in front, by the time I kick, boom, my leg should be pointing behind me. Let me show you a sideways view. If my front leg is pointing in front of me and my opponent is in front of me, by the time I kick, boom. My left leg is pointing behind me. You want to make sure that you raise your knees first. This is the most important part. The last kick part is actually not so hard. That's not the most important part. Most people think that it's all about the kicking leg, but it's not. It's about the leg that's on the ground. Once you get used to this motion, the next motion is just extending, right? The next motion is going to here and coming down. Same thing on this side. This leg is going to stay stable. Boom, and come down. The front view, I'm going to face in front, watch the leg on the ground. Boom, come down. Other leg, the leg is in front. Boom, come down. All right? So, before we get into kicks, the most important part is your leg on the ground has to pivot, and your other leg brings your knees up. So we're just going to practice just the pivot and the knees up before we go into the kicks. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Pivot and come down. Switch. Pivot, come down. Switch. Boom, come down. Switch. Boom, come down. Switch. Boom, come down. Switch. Boom, come down. Switch. 4 more. Boom. Down. 3. Boom. 2. 1. Boom. Now that we've learned how to pivot our legs, after we bring our knees up, now we can practice kicking it and throwing it around. There's 2 types of kicks, depending on the type of martial arts that you follow. The Muay Thai kick is the one that kind of goes all the way through. The Taekwondo kick is the one that kicks and snaps back. Depending on the style that you prefer, we're going to practice a little bit of both. Let's practice the Muay Thai style one first because it allows us to stretch our legs a little bit better and feel the extension. So, we're going to do the same thing as we did last time. Knees up, pivot. But after we do this, we're going to extend it and drag it across. Right? So I'll demo 2 times before we get started. Here, boom, down. Switch. Boom, down. Switch. Now, let's do 4 low, 4 medium, and then 4 high. 3, 2, 1, go. Boom, low. Boom, low. Boom, low. Boom, low. Boom, low. When you're kicking lower, it is not as important to turn as much. The reason that you turn is to open up your hips. So you'll find that as you're doing these kicks to a medium and high level, you're forced to twist and pivot more. 3, 2, 1, medium level, go. Boom, down, boom, down, boom, down, boom, down, down. Last one, boom, down. All right. Now, the higher we go, the more important it is to pivot our legs. 3, 2, 1, whoop, wah, down, 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 wah. Last one. Good job. Now, we're going to take those kicks and add the Taekwondo motion where we kick and snap back. This is a faster kick because you come in, boom, and you snap it back. Ready for your next attack. We're going to start again low. 6 times. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Pop. Just a quick snap. Pop. Ha. Pop. 3. Pop. 4. Pop. 5. Pop. 6. Now 6 times to the waist. 3, 2, 1, go. Boom. Ha. Boom. Ha. Boom. Ha. Boom. Ha. Boom. Ha. Boom. Ha. And now, lastly, we're going to do 6 times to the head. Snap back as you kick. And remember, keep in mind, it is your leg that's on the ground that needs to pivot. 3, 2, 1, go. Boom. Down. Boom. Down. Boom. Down. Boom. Down. Boom. Down. Boom. Down. Last one. Great job, everyone. Great job. Catch your breath. Now, you guys have learned a little bit about kicking motion, and now we want to combine these kicks with a little bit of movements, with a little bit of footwork. So this last part is just going to be a little bit of footwork, adding in a kick. So I'm going to teach you guys a combo. The most basic combo is if somebody comes to attack you, you're going to slide back to dodge the attack, and then you're going to come back in with an attack. You dodge the first attack by sliding back, block yourself. And then, now that you've created distance, you can come in, boom, and counterattack. This is the most basic martial arts self-defense movement. Dodging the first attack and coming back for a counterattack. Okay? Let's do this 10 times, but make sure we're gonna do it slow, because adding in footwork and kicks is gonna be difficult. We're going to start with just doing a little bit of coming back and then stepping into it. So the prerequisite is simply sliding back to dodge the attack, and we're going to step in. Afterwards, we're going to slide back, and instead of stepping in, we're going to do the roundhouse in. Ready? Just to get used to it, let's do this 10 times. 3, 2, 1. Dodge the attack, come in. Dodge the attack, come in. Dodge the attack, come in. Boom. Ha. Dodge, come in. Dodge, come in. In the next 4, let's add some intensity. As if you're actually dodging attack and coming in. Ha. 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 Okay, now we're ready for the combination. Keep your left leg in front, right leg behind. We're gonna do 10 of these. Let's do the first 4 casual just to get started. The last 6, let's add intensity to it. 3, 2, 1. Slide back, roundhouse kick, attack. Again, slide back, roundhouse kick, attack. Slide back, boom, attack. Dodge, counter, attack. Ready to add some intensity? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Great job, everyone. Now, with this second class, you learned a little bit about how to kick, how to warm up and stretch so that you're ready for the kicks in the main series, and a little bit of self-defense movement and how to counter-attack. In the main series of the workouts, we're gonna put all of that together with the beat of the music and have a lot of fun. See you guys next time.